Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you. I always open up any of my readings with a little bit of sage. I also ask the spirits and my ancestors and whoever wants to show up to help us out with the truth. It's like my higher power or whatever, make me a hollow bone so that you can speak through me. Sage my pendulum. Here's some for you guys. Me. Cards. Alright. So I have a couple of questions from Cappy's mom. She left me a couple more questions, and one of her question is, can you ask if Trump, she said he, but will ever get the virus? And will Pence leave office because of the virus? So let's ask those things. So I've pre-picked a couple of cards to represent Mr. Trumpet. Magic, or the Magician in the Mirror, envy and deceit. And then I pre-picked a couple of cards for Pence, which says the World Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. And the Horse King, assistance and control. Those two represent, one represents Trumpet, the other one represents Pence. Alright, pendulum, give me a yes and or a no answer. And if you're new to this channel, my pendulum, and I'm going to make it move. If it tells me yes, it's going to go this way, back and forth, and if it's a no, it's going to give me a circle. Okay? So, my first question is, will Trump ever get the virus? 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 It's giving me a no. Right off the bat, it's giving me a no. No. No, he will not get the virus. Alright, so the second one is, will Pence leave office because of the virus? Will Pence leave office because of the virus? Will Pence leave office because of the virus? Well, well, well. It's giving me a yes. It's giving me a yes, that Pence will leave because of the virus. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Those are the two questions from Cappy's mom. Hi, Cappy's mom. That she wanted answered. If you have a question for me, I'd be more than happy. I don't care if it's about political, if you have a personal question, even if you don't want to give me any details, you can give me such and such, are they going to blah, whatever. You know what I mean? It doesn't, I don't have to even know all the details for pendulum to work. So, all right. So now what we're going to do, excuse me, is going to do a reading. I always say, you know, do a reading on what is our hidden information that's going on around us. We have a lot of stuff going on around us. in the government, in the world, the virus, all of it. Let's just ask the question, what information do we need to know about all the stuff that's going on around us in this world, and in the United States, and with the people? I know that's a broad question, but hidden realm, wisdom, hidden realm is the cards that I have. So, wisdom of the hidden realm. What is in the hidden realm, Spirit, that we need to know about when it comes to all of this craziness with the world? Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One wanted to play. All right. Let's see what we got. Excuse me, guys. All right. Sisters of the season, cycles, grown, nature, divine order. You know, throughout this whole thing, we have all gotten that this is divine order. This is exactly what's supposed to be happening. If we can get into more of an acceptance role, we will fare through this tons better, getting through all of this chaos in the world. The Eagle King, the big picture. See, there it goes again, the big picture. The big picture says that we're going to come out of this even better people. Spirit never does anything like punishing to get you down. Spirit and the world always does things to make sure that you come out of it better and bigger and better and better people. It happens every time. So Spirit says divine order. This is the big picture because we have a lot to go through. And this is spiritual dancer. A routine is, causes a circular route and perception. So this is what was behind us. The spiritual dancer was coming up knowing that we were going to do this. The High Lady of Love and Compassion, that's above us. The High Lady of Love and Compassion. Every time we get this thing, it's supposed to happen. This is the way it's supposed to be. This is what we're supposed to be going through. This is how we're supposed to learn what it needs to be done. The wise woman of the wonder, the integrity, the compromise. That's what's below us, right? The wisdom of the wonderland. This is what's below us. It's the wisdom. Everything is just, you know, if we can just push that narrative to anybody out there that worries about this whole situation, just tell them, hold faith. It's supposed to happen. Everything is supposed to happen. We are going to be better people in a better world for it. The Sun Dancer, joyful activity, celebration of life, abundance. That's what's ahead of us. That's what our future says. The Sun Dancer, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. This is what we have to look forward to after the realm of the spirits, after they're done doing what they need to do. That's what we have, like assistance and control. The Horse King, assistance. That represents the whole question. What is it that we need to know? Assistance. There is assistance out there for us. We just need to tap into that power, pray every single time, and when you get into a tad bit of a fear for a moment, you just remember that we are heading for a wonderful, wonderful destiny. Assistance. Always ask for assistance. And armor and abundance. The Metal King, the discipline, the armor, the discipline, armor, and boundaries. We're going to learn more boundaries, better boundaries. We're going to learn to hone in on what we really, 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 really want out of life. We're going to learn to know that our thoughts and what we say and how we act are so incredibly important. It is not just something that we just whimsily do out there anymore. We're going to know how important our thoughts and our words and our actions are. And we're going to learn some real boundaries on that. And the desert for survival and false promises. That represents what's going on right now, the false promises. Do not listen to the leaders right now, especially one leader. He is giving us false promises. And we're going to also learn that skill of learning how to hear false promises. You see, this is the word of wisdom from Spirit. This is where it's at right here. Word of wisdom from Spirit. This is what Spirit wants us to let us survival and false promises. Do not listen to false promises. They will not serve you. And then this one right here is reflection and non-judgment. This is the outcome of the whole situation, is reflection and non-judgment. We're going to learn how to be kind people and stop judging anything and everything out there and start being inclusive instead of exclusive. And these are the promises from Spirit that we're going to get out of this world. Woo, that's wonderful. Good stuff. What is my oracle energy? What is it that my oracle energies have to say and add to this reading? Because this was beautiful. It just tells us every time, and I have gotten this several times, this is divine order. This is exactly what's supposed to be happening. As people, we need to walk through this with a tremendous amount of acceptance, and we'll be just fine. Oh my gosh. Door to Spirit. Door to Spirit. You know, Spirit wants us to connect even more to Spirit. Ask every day, Spirit help me, Spirit help me. It'll remove the anxiety that we have. This is what cures the anxiety that we have about all of this, is to tap into that, and also the hostilities. It will relieve the hostilities. That's the energy that Door to Spirit is going to remove, and then we will have victory. We will have victory over this all. We will have a new leader. We will have a new outcome. We will have a new world. So, truthfully, not today, Satan. Not today. You cannot get us today. We are on a path. We just need to keep on that path and hunker in and have that gut-wrenching acceptance that everything is going to be okay. It always will be. So I hope you got a lot out of that reading. Thank you for showing up. You guys stay safe out there, and happy Thursday.